shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
A true dual threat at the quarterback position, and let's remember him back in the 2012 season. That game in the playoffs that he had against Green Bay. Ran for 181 yards and 2 scores, threw for 2 touchdowns. That's the kind of potential he brings to the table every time he steps on the field.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Open here, Adam Thielen. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right and a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that'll back him up 5. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Kaepernick going to throw. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Danielle Hunter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He's got Smith here. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. A give. This is Cook.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Kaepernick. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 23. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his tight end fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Kaepernick. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Kaepernick. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff. And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back to throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Kaepernick. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Oh, what a catch there by Thielen.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Kaepernick to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Cook following the penalty. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
2nd and 11 now.
Handoff comes to Cook. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. There's Kaepernick. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
So the penalty decline, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you can almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Gay's kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
And down he'll go at the 25. Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll hand it off now. Williams. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Lynn Bowden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. We'll check on his status when we get back. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
He'll dump this one off to Bowden, complete.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there just before halftime. He'll drop to throw. to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that can be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Again, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He gets this one complete to Bowden.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Second and 4. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll look to throw.
And they'll run the screen with Bowden.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
McCann's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now a dump off here complete, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
McCann for the point after.
And that will bump the lead up to 26. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Kaepernick now on 1st down.
That's complete to his running back, Jefferson.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. To throw is Kaepernick. And he's racked up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Gregory Rousseau
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Back now in Seattle, Washington. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Kaepernick now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. On first down, Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
They'll look to throw here.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Seahawks. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Kaepernick now to throw.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Kaepernick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They run it again with Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
McCann's kick up and good.
And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Back to throw here.
This is the tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.